Hey everyone, Greg here from TM Blast. I want to share a quick SEO tip and suggestion. So, my keyword tinted football advisors has moved up now 30 positions from 51 now to position 21, which means it's now on page 3. There's 2,900 searches per month. So, what I like to do now is sort of think about what else can I do to help give Google and also Bing a better chance to crawl the page more often. Especially now, by the way, if you've noticed, Google, you can't actually force Google to crawl a particular page right now within Google Search Console because there's some indexing issues going on or something's going on, but it's been going on for a month. So I need to do something to give this page the best chance it can to rank and get crawled more often. So what I'm going to do here is I'm on my homepage right now, and the way it works is that when Google and Bing, when they come to your website, they usually start off at the top. So they start off robots text file, just to make sure that it can be crawled and nothing's being blocked. But anyway, so once they go through that, they land on the homepage and they crawl down. Now, what I have here is a popular blogs and resource section. This is actually done for SEO reasons because I want to give Google and Bing the chance to crawl these links and go right over to the page and crawl more often, and also passes SEO juice. If you ever use the tool Ahrefs or Moz, they have a like a domain rating and then paid URL rating as well. So there's some benefit as well getting these links from the homepage because it passes more juice over. So really, what I'm doing is quite simple. I'm going to go right to my homepage. By the way, I'm using WordPress. If you guys don't know what this CMS looks like, but this is it. I'm going to go down to the blog post, and then I'm going to just add it in. So the word is going to be tinted football visors. So I'm going to write it right here. So tinted football visors. Now you just highlight this real quick, add a link, tinted football. Here it is, football visors, pros and cons, and that's it. Now I'm going to hit update. And then once this goes through, what I actually do is I go into GoDaddy. That's my hosting provider, and I'm going to clear the cache and all that stuff, just to make sure it's actually consistent for everyone. But if you refresh this page now, we should be seeing that link right there, which is this, Tinted Football Advisors. If I click on that, just make sure I didn't break the link. I did not. And then also one thing you can do too, so the term now is on page 3, so Tinted Football Advisor. So you can see I only use this phrase one time within the H2 tag, excuse me, only once. So what I would also do instead is go to edit post, and I'm going to add that phrase in, and I'm going to add it actually to the top because the way it works is that it gets a little bit like if it's above the fold, Google, depending on the page size, might not be able to always fully cache the version and crawl the version of the page, just to make sure, which I don't think my page has any issue because it's not very big. But if you are working on a site that has a lot of JavaScript and a lot of like maybe it's like 10,000 words, and there's just like so much happening with video content and embeds and tables and all that, make sure you try to add some of those target keywords up a little bit higher. So I'm going to say NFL history of tinted visors. This is actually pretty easy. Tinted football visors. So I'm going to go right into history of tinted visors. I'm going to say, get rid of that. History of tinted football visors. So now I have it in 2 H2 tags. And I'm going to add that phrase one more time. I want to put it in the paragraph just to make sure it's right there. So in 1998, the NFL league banned using tinted, I'm going to say football visors in games, and that's it. Hit update. And that's going to be it. So my goal is I'll go back to SEMrush so you can see the keyword tinted football visors has grown in their ranks. So you can see the average position 60 days ago, position 51, I believe. Yes. And now it's position 21. So it's growing. It's not on page 1 yet, which means I'm not getting any of the traffic. So I hope this video was interesting. So I did 2 things. One, I added an internal link on the homepage for 2 reasons. One is to give Google and Bing more chance to crawl that within a link so you crawl that link and you get indexed more often. Help speeds up ranking, especially now that we can't use the Google Search Console Inspect tool. And the second is it's going to pass some link juice over from the homepage into this page. Hopefully that can maybe give it extra boost, if you will, just to improve the ranking. And then finally, I added that phrase twice. So I added it into another H2 tag and then also within the paragraph. So I hope this video was interesting. I hope you learned something. Let me know if you have any questions, and as always, have a good rest of your day.